Good afternoon. It is February 3rd today, and it's a pretty warm day. It's the warmest day we've had in a while, so I thought it would be a good day to go outside and do some nature journaling. So I've said this many times, but one of my goals for this year was to paint more from life in my nature journal, and actually what I've been doing is only painting from life in my nature journal. So that's what I was doing last month, with the exception of a couple of entries that were special, I would say. So, for instance, if I didn't have my journal with me and I saw something that was the first for the year. So for instance, I saw the first wild turkey of the year. So I wanted to get that down. I didn't have my journal with me. So again, I am keeping a notes app. I'm just not using it as much. So in January, it was raining for a while, and then it froze, and we had a really big snow, and then ice. And then my partner and I got sick, and I'm still trying to get over that, so I think I sound a little funny. So I didn't do much journaling in January, but I did what I could. Most of it was just sitting in my living room next to the window and logging all of the bird species that I saw at the feeders. So like I said, I'm planning on going out for a while and journaling, and I'm going to put together a little bag of essentials, so my nature journal and all of the tools that I use. So I'll show you the tools that I'm taking. And we were just outside a few minutes ago and saw that the cows have come up. So we got to see Bramble. Bramble is our special pet cow, if you don't know. So if they're still out there, we can see them, we can see Bramble. Tomorrow is her 3rd birthday, so maybe she'll come back tomorrow and we can celebrate. The problem with Bramble is that she gets really excited and likes to jump around and dance and push you around. So maybe it's best if we don't encounter her while I'm trying to nature journal. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do, and then I think I'm gonna paint outside, but if I end up not painting outside for whatever reason, we can come back in here and paint together. So I'm gonna get together all of my essentials, and I'm only taking the essentials because, of course, I don't want to be carrying a whole bunch of stuff outside while I'm wandering around in the woods. The less tools you have, the easier I think it is. Not only to carry them, but also to journal, because I think it's nice to challenge yourself and use less tools or different tools than what you normally use. So let me get them together now and then I will show them to you. So I've actually lost the bag that I normally use. I don't know where I put it. So I'm just gonna throw everything into this tote bag. So first I have my dip pen. Obviously this is important. This is what I use to write my journal entries. I'm using a number 3 nib, and I'm going to be dipping that in my walnut ink, which I made myself 2 years ago, I think. I have a jug of water. This is what I keep my travel water in. I have some of these clips. I forget what these are called, but I just have these so that I can pin the pages down when I'm painting, because the paper in the journal that I have, it's not watercolor or mixed media paper, it's just sketchbook paper. So it tends to wrinkle up a lot, and it means that you're at risk of having a bunch of pooling on your illustration if your paper is wrinkling. I'm going to be using my Winsor & Newton. This is my Cotman palette, so this is just student grade paints. I do have a professional grades Winsor & Newton palette, but I prefer the colors that are in this one. I'm used to them. I like them a lot. So that's what I typically use in my sketchbook, by the way, in my journal, is the student grades, and occasionally a professional grade. And then I have 2 sized paintbrushes, and here we have our sketchbook for 2024. So it looks like I stopped making entries on the 15th. So I'm just going to skip another page, and then I will fill in those last 2 entries that I need to add into my journal. And then I'll be starting on this page for February. So I don't actually know if I'm going to paint outside in the woods, or if I'm going to go inside and paint at my desk, or I also have a desk on my porch that I like painting at when it's warm. And it's pretty warm today, it's really nice out, so I might do that. But I'm just about to go into the woodland and see if there's anything we can find, and if not, I will come back and look around our yard. I don't have my binoculars or anything like that, so I'm just going to be searching probably on the ground for anything of interest. I've already painted walnuts and acorns and frosted leaves, like ground litter, in my journal, so I'm hoping to find something that is different so we have a little bit of variety. So let's just go and see. The red-shouldered hawk is in the sky over there, calling, if you can hear it. So I'm just going to go into the woodland now and see if there's anything of interest that I can find. I changed my mind. I really want to see Bramble again, so I'm going to go up here and see if we can find her. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, but I think that cow right there might be Bramble. It's hard to tell because she's not coming up to greet us. I'm not actually sure if that is Bramble. Actually, it might be that one. Or there's one right there. So Bramble is not listening to me, but they're all over here relaxing, so I guess I'll leave them alone. And she clearly doesn't care that I'm over here, so we've said hello, and we can go now. I don't know if you can see the cows, but they're right behind me back here. So I think what I'm going to do is just stop here and pack up all my things, go back to the studio. I think I see chipmunks in the brush pile back there. I'm gonna go grab my zoom lens real quick and see if I can get a picture of them. So this is the brush pile that I just saw chipmunks in. I saw 2 of them running around. I didn't know we had chipmunks over here. I've always wanted chipmunks. I have the zoom lens still on, so I'm sorry if I look crazy. I don't actually come to this part of the woodland very much. I'm just right behind our barn, and yeah, I just never really come to this corner. I've been over here to this wood pile to take product photos before. I've never seen chipmunks. It's the next day now, and I'm at my desk filling out the rest of my journal entry from yesterday. So yesterday, after I finished filming, I set up the trail cam to see if I could get any of the chipmunks on camera. And after I finish my journal entry, I'm gonna go outside and we can do some painting together, and also I'll be checking the trail cam to see if I caught any chipmunks. I finished my study. Here it is. And I just titled it Study of Old Gnarled Oak Tree. So if we got any chipmunk footage, I will include that at the end of the video, but I probably won't be checking in again. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.